Aloha. Welcome to paradise. Aiea, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and the home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Astronauts ready to get this thing started and open the season. He's going to bring it out from deep. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Hawaii's will have some work to do after that short return. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense will...
And the ball is picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
Here comes the option. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Astronauts will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Handoff to the fullback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Goes to the option. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Astronauts! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Shager. He fires it out to the right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll run the option. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take him up to the 24. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's May. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On second down, looking again to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's O'Neal. Off he goes. At the 30. The 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Astronauts!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Comes out throwing on first down. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Line getting set on second down. To the air. It's Shager. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. Gets open down the middle. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Now on second down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through.
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. They'll start this drive with a pass. He'll throw one to his right. It's complete. A huge pickup. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Give to the single back. On the move at the 30. They finally make the stop at the big line. Is ready to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Shager. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snags it over the middle. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Off play action. Fires into the end zone. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. The offense set for a 1st down play. The option look. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. On the option. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On the option. Now the pitch. Fights off a defender. Still running at the 40. And he's running in the open. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Astronauts!
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for... dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
And this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Defense.
That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sideline. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. The give to the tailback. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys. I don't know what it is about a missed field goal that can send a bolt of energy through an opposing offense. Now they've got it at about their own 37. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? And now on 2nd down for this offense. Now on the option. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Off the play fake. Coming after it. And they knocked him down almost immediately. And the Astronauts will line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. He's now up to 70 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. 2nd interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. 2nd down coming up. That's caught. It's O'Neal. Tackled there by the defense.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Grab behind the line. It's Schwartz. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Astronauts send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Lets it fly on the move. And it's caught inside the 15. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. He wants to throw. Steps away to find some room. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Got room on the return. He's at the 50. Past the 30. Running inside the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Astronauts.
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Using his leg, it's Sims. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One more snap coming before halftime. He's looking to throw. Heaves it deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will.
And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. On the option. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Astronauts will send out the punt unit. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
He's got him wide open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hawaii.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First down for this offense. He'll ride his man on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Here comes the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Astronauts decide to punt it away. He gets a block. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. This feels like a pivotal moment. Get the ball back on the punt. You need to put points on the board on this drive.
Yeah, it's a sense of urgency right now has got to be high for this offense. Trailing the way they are here, David, they've got to be able to put something together, score some points, and build confidence.
Yeah, it's not panic time, but you do want to build that confidence and find.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know.
And it's caught inside the 30. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Used the play fake, now to throw. He finds his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they got enough for the first down. The Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Knocked off his feet, but not before he picks up 6 yards down to the 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the right. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And the Rainbow Warriors get enough to move the chains. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball. I think this offense is going to have to be aggressive the rest of the game.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Goal line defense, and he gets nothing as he stopped right at the 2. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. He's loose at the 15. Open runway ahead. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Goes to the option. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Astronauts will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the returner will be brought down. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last one. They did a lot of things really well. They've just got to do a better job of finishing.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards over there.
The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. At the 40, there he goes. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch past the sticks. And they finally make the tackle, and this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Able to get one down to the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but...
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Let's go. Running back goes in motion. The give as they work on that clock. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the fullback. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. Running with the fullback. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Astronauts will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Got out of trouble and throws. Got it in the middle with Sims. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Still on his feet at the 45. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. 1st and 10 for the offense.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And the Rainbow Warriors are threatening on first. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Got it. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. It's good.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The defense still has a couple of timeouts at its disposal, but down a couple of possessions, the offense will take a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer. Aloha. Welcome to paradise. Aiea, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. And the Bruins will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will get the first possession of the game. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
They'll line up for a second down play. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. The Bruins offense will go to work for the first time today. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
Looking to throw, it's Garbers. Makes his connection. Touchdown, Bruins! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Handoff from the gun. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. Makes the grab. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Gonna run it. It's Sims. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He leaves it with the back. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback moving. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors have this offense rolling. They go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. So the offense will go for it around midfield. On 4th down, going to the air. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. And oftentimes you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the Wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer portal.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, UCLA.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Turns it loose deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Man, they can barely see the 1st down marker from there, but they'll go for it on 4th. He's going to take off. And he is denied on 4th down. That defense able to shove him out of bounds short of the line to gain. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. I'll tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away, and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. 1st down here for the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking to move it through the air. Got a man. It's McBride. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll try to pop the draw. Can't get him to the ground. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. On the move, he fires. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite.
It's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. The offense lining up for a first down play. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Back to throw, it's Garbers. It's complete to the left. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Finds his target down the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Bruins are marching down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking for the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Bruins are threatening in the red zone. They want to just keep throwing it. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, UCLA. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Fires on the move. He's got it. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23.
I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth quarter.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Now he's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's McBride. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And this is a really important series of plays. A champ pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing. We're building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bruins!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. To the air on first down. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This head coach will try again to get the 0 out of the fourth down column. He's 0 for 4 today. He'll take the deep shot. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Back to throw, it's Garbers. Completes it in the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCLA.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll start the return inside the spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, running back on the move. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before and that pass picked off. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Bruins! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to go up top on first down. Going over the top. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
From the gun, the ground game. Tackle is made after the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Still on the 35-yard line, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Martin will throw it. A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unleashes one. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Going up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Bruins line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Handoff to the lone back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Got a little space. Oh, look out. There he goes. He's at the 30. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
He worked his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Got it. Now on 2nd and goal. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And when you get closer to this area near the red zone and closer inside the 5 like you are here, it's tough to throw certain routes, right? Like you need to throw those slants. You need to throw those fades. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands really, really quickly because you know you're going to get some pressure from that defense.
4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Martin back to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got his man. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. He'll throw it. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. No special teams unit headed to the field again. They'll go for it for a 7th time. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Firing to the right, complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And it's right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession to give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can go.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. The throw. Makes a grab over the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Floating away. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. From the 22 on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Bruins have moved it inside the 20. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped them for a big loss.
Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
And there's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting.